Okay, hey everybody. Hopefully this will help out any prospective first order pilots or even first order TKs, because we're all kind of at this point, unless you, I think, get the new super premium TK kit, dealing with this really stupid yoke assembly here, which is everybody's kind of, everybody hates it. I don't know a single person who likes the design. At least functionally. Visually, it's pretty cool. It gives you this awesome back ridge and all that stuff, but functionally, pain in the butt to work with. So one of the things that's a pain in the butt, and so I was really nervous, and I haven't trimmed this one down yet, is that these yokes get a lot of stress on them, and they're a pain in the butt to stretch to get on and off your body. As you can see right now, I've kind of measured everything out, got everything set up to do my final trim, but my yoke is actually curling down away from my breastplate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take an industrial heat gun, 2,000 watt hair dryer basically, except for I have variable control of the temp. If you use a regular hair dryer, be extra careful. Anyways, you see how it's kind of curling in towards the chest piece, towards the flight jacket or your Under Armour. I'm going to try to heat this sucker up and get it to relax out while keeping the shape here that goes over the shoulder the same, making it easier to get on and off and less likely to stress and break, because mine's already cracked here. Totally pissing me off. So I got to go back and repair that, and I'm not even done with the darn costume. Other things I've done here, I kind of rough measured where I wanted to be, marked it, checked my measurements side to side, found out I was like a little bit off, so I made my smaller one match my bigger one, so that when I cut off the extra material, because I got about 3 inches of extra material underneath here, so when I cut it off, I'm cutting off the side that would be the least and matching the other side. And I'm leaving about 1.25 inches of material underneath, so that I have a 1 inch strip of 15-pound industrial Velcro and about a 1/4 inch extra allowance to deal with the ins and outs of life. Okay, so I'm going to turn this sucker over and put some heat on it, and hopefully things go well. If you got some music, put it on, because it's going to be annoying to listen to the heat gun. But as you can see, hopefully, I'm going to double check my video now. Yep, that's a pretty good shot. As you can see, how much separation we got here. So my idea is I want to try to get this to lay flatter, so it's easier to get it on and off, more comfortable where it doesn't jag you in the gut. If you're like me and you're wearing a pilot costume and you waited to get it from Geo from Ecuador, really sucked to mess up your flight suit. So here we go. Here comes the heat. This is a 2,000 watt heat gun. It's a Milwaukee, if anyone gives a darn. My mom bought it at a yard sale like decades ago and gave it to me when I was a teenager. Yeah. I got it going on at about 8, which is a little bit hotter than your, if you go steal your wife's 1,500 watt 1,600 watt hair dryer from the bathroom. Be a little bit hotter than that. I am going to try to stay roughly a hand's width. I got some pretty big hands, so about 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches away from the material at any time, because it can go from hot to molted pile of goo. That's really bad. And then again, I'm gonna work slowly, moving around the space. Once it's warm, I'm gonna very quickly put the gun down and work on shaping it, and then go back to slowly heating the area of the thermal ABS. So here we go. And I'm paying extra attention to this reveal here, because that's one of the things that's going to fight me the most. It's also one of the things that's going to collapse shape-wise on you the quickest. Oh, there's it starting to go. Oh, I'm getting a little too hot here. It's actually forming around the chest plate, which is kind of cool. Hopefully, I'm going to flip this over in just a second, and we'll look at the front, make sure I didn't do anything that totally sucks. Let's take a look. And, ooh, look at that. Perfect, still good, didn't mess up the chest plate. I'm also concerned about getting that chest plate too hot and starting to reform it. Well, I do want that actually to do it a little bit, because when I release these clamps, it's going to pop out. Most of that's going to be solved by Velcro, but I still, you know, I don't want to really change the design, the look of the armor. I want to get all this support crap underneath here that's being a pain in the tush to be less pain in the tush. And so far, that looks pretty awesome. It's laying in there nice, got, you know, it's following the curve there. I can trim this a little bit, Velcro the hell out of it right there on the inside, and I am pretty happy with that. So happy, I'm going to say bye to you guys and do the other side.